Hello and welcome to another episode of the FTM's Guide. If you are new here, my name is Nikki, your resident FTM specialist, where I share to you all the insights, the tips and tricks, the all to know that you can get to know about FTM series. So today's episode, we are going to be talking about downstairs growth. We're going to be talking about what to expect, the reality of it, and how to maximize the growth. Yes, you can maximize the growth. So first of all, we are gonna just get into it. So when you first start taking testosterone, you can definitely expect down there to grow. It will grow. Don't worry, it will definitely grow. So you can expect, it starts right off the bat when you start taking testosterone. Now, the rate that it grows depends on person to person. Some people can grow significantly and their anatomy down there completely changes in the first month. Some people, it takes a very, very gradual growth, can be anywhere from 6 months to a year. Now, the time frame that the doctors say that your growth is maximized at, or when it's at the peak of its growth, or your growth will end, a lot of doctors say 2 years. Now, that was not the case for me. For me, the case where it started growing even more significantly was 2 to 3 years. It kind of stopped growing on my 4th year on testosterone. But like I said, it's a general number. Generally, you can expect your full-sized down there to be at 2 years. Now, the importance of the 2 to 4 year or whatever time frame, the reason I'm stating this is just because when you do, or if you do opt for metotioplasty, a lot of doctors will tell you to wait at least 2 years because that is when the maximum growth will be. But in my case, because I didn't get it until my 4th year in testosterone, and also my growth was still continually growing up until the 4th year of testosterone. That's why I'm putting that out there. So really, if you're considering metotioplasty, for me, I personally would like you to wait at least 3 years because, it still might be growing. Now, after the sizing chart, so how big can you expect it to grow in reality? I don't know, you can see some of the forum guys saying, like, I got so much growth. It might be true, I don't know. But generally, the most general number, which on average all of you can expect, is 1 inch. Yes, 1 inch to 1.5 inches. That is the average growth. Now, if you are genetically blessed, meaning if some of the men in your family are relatively big, or your mother's side brothers are relatively big, you can expect to have a little bit larger than average. And the range is between 1 to 4 inches. Yes, 4 inches is a lot. And this is not to this hasn't included when you get an erection. So when you do get erect, when you do get hard, it will also get bigger by around 1.5 inches, and it will get thicker and girthier. Now, the girth, how girthy is it? It can be anywhere between a little over 1/2 inch to 1 inch in girth. Like I said, this is all genetic, but that's how much you can expect average-wise on how much girth it can have. Like I said, and I keep going back to genetics, some guys who are really, like I said, genetically blessed will be girthier. You can imagine that for yourself. Anyways, but really do keep in mind, sorry to rain on your parade, but some guys do have less than average growth, meaning it's shorter than 1 inch. Usually guys who have a smaller or less than average growth down there, what sucks is you can only get phalloplasty. You cannot get metotioplasty, because for metotioplasty, the requirements is it has to be a certain size, which is usually 1 inch to 1.5 inches. If it's anything less than that, they won't be able to do the procedure most of the time. Now, how do you maximize your growth? Yes, you can make down there grow a little bit. So first of all, obviously a good diet, a diet which is rich, which is balanced, especially rich in vitamins, nutrients, rich in zinc, that really helps maximize down there growth, especially when you're taking testosterone. That's just in general for life anyways. If you want to grow, if you want to have a body that works efficiently and optimally, you would have a balanced diet. Now, next things, another options. We have a clitoral pump. That actually does help. I was against it at first until my doctor told me to get on it 2 months before my surgery. And I didn't know, he said you could really, that it really helps maximize your growth. I did that and it actually helped. It made it a little bit longer and it made it a little bit thicker. If I had knew that from the beginning, I would have totally done that. You can start straight away if you want to, or you can start when you have a little bit of growth. What I suggest, or what I did, is I did it every day. Oh no, I did 5 days a week and 2 days off. I would do it in 20-minute sessions, 20-minute sessions a day. That's plenty, that's enough. Do not keep it more than 30 minutes because then you're gonna cut off the blood supply and then you probably end up with a numb PP. Anywho, that's what I suggest. I really suggest working up to it first. So maybe like 4 or 5 minute sessions, have at least 30 minutes break in between each session, then work your way up. But like I said, don't ever get beyond 30 minutes per session, and per day don't go beyond 1 hour per day. Okay, that's probably the safest bet, and it does help. It really does help. Also, do more extensive research on pumping if you want to go for it, but like I said, that really helps maximize your growth. Do it as quickly or as early in your journey as possible to really get the effects. I mean, you don't have to do it forever. You can keep doing it until you get your desired results, but like I said, it's not a permanent thing if you do it for 1 month. I mean, you have to do it for at least, a longer period of time to really see the results, but it does work. This is from a skeptic who didn't believe it worked. Another thing which I've never tried but I heard is DHL creams. DHL something cream. You can search that, but it is a cream. It's a topical cream. It's an androgel cream, which you put down there. Apparently you have to get it clinically prescribed. Some doctors, when you do take your journey on tea, they do write you a prescription if you want to, so really look into that. I'm not sure what it really does or how it really works, but apparently those creams actually help as well. So these are the ways you can maximize your growth. But by all means, have fun with it. I mean, your body's changing down there. You're gonna have fun down there. Not just down there, but everywhere your body's changing. So if this video helped, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one.